I'm excited about this moment, one that we have been dreaming of now for years. And I'm just full of admiration and gratitude to this coalition of people who, for I think going back 20 years, more than 20 years, back when you were a college student or younger, and Councilmember O'Donnell, I think probably since the moment he took office, and before him, even before, and Councilmember Sullivan during his time of office.
When it was a rural community.
When it was a rural community, when deer used to roam on Riverside Drive. A long-standing vision by people who understood what makes Morningside Heights just an extraordinarily unique community, where as much as any other place in New York City, our identity is defined by the physical environment, the heritage of the built environment, and the way it interacts with the extraordinary parks that ring the community. It's why some people move here. It's why some people choose to remain here. It just permeates the culture of this neighborhood. And to lose that is to lose everything that makes Morningside Heights this spectacular community. And so all of you and all of us fought with everything we had to preserve this. And we're so thrilled that the city, that LPC, that Chair Meenakshi Srinivasan and her agency stepped up to take on this challenge that your predecessors chose not to proceed on, shall we say. And so we are grateful to you. I don't know if your staff, with people like Lauren George, are here, but and Sarah, so many of you who put up with us and held our hands and asked tough questions when that was appropriate as well. But in the end, achieved something spectacular for this community, for the good of this city, which I think enhances property values and enhances livability, and in so many ways, the doggy agrees, in so many ways is a victory for all of us. And it would not have happened, and I don't exaggerate when I say this, if it had not been for Laura Friedman.
Right.
It simply would not have happened if it had not been for her smarts and her diligence and her political skills and her coalition building, all of which just took so much work and more than anyone will ever understand. Just endless challenges behind the scenes, fires to put out, walls to break through, and Laura did that again and again and again. And working with you has been a joy. And I'm so grateful for your partnership and for your leadership. So this is very much your victory, and I hope you're proud. And I'm going to pass the mic to you on that very inspiring note.
Mark, you are beyond over and above. Thank you so much. But you know, when I was the PTA president at PS 75, we had to hire a new principal. And the first question we asked her was, what would you say was your greatest achievement? And she said, let me begin by saying that no achievement is ever made by one person. And we hired her. And I have to say that that's absolutely true. You know, we say Laura Friedman, but really what we mean is the Morningside Heights Historic District Committee, because without the committee, this would not be happening. And so it is to the committee that I raise the hat I don't have on. And so what can I say about today? Today is an incredible moment here in Morningside Heights. All of you who are standing here today have had, in some way or another, been part of this process. And so I think that my job today is to say thank you to certain people and to everybody at large. And I'd like to start with the LPC Foundation Chair, Christina Davis. Thank you so much. She coordinated this whole thing, and it's been a pleasure to get to know her and to work with her. So thank you, and I hope we work together in the future. I'd also like to say, as Mark said, under the leadership of Commissioner Srinivasan and ED Sarah Carroll, but mostly Srinivasan, we finally have the first part of a historic district here. And we have worked with many commission chairs. And though I would never say anything bad about anybody, I have to say good things about Commissioner Srinivasan, because it has been a pleasure to work with her. And I hope we continue to work together for the second part. Our elected officials, and I'll start with Danny O'Donnell, because Danny O'Donnell started with us. Danny O'Donnell started us. And it was because of his leadership as a community board member and as a community member, Danny lives here, that he started this Historic District Committee. And so we cannot say thank you enough to Danny O'Donnell. We cannot. Councilmember Levine, it's my turn. Councilmember Levine jumped into this fight the second that he got into office. We spoke, we talked. He's shown incredible leadership and guidance here and has fought the good fight. And talk about breaking down walls and not only starting fires, but putting out fires. It's been an incredible process. We look forward to the second part and working with you on that. I know that you'll be there with us, as you have been. President Gail Brewer. Manhattan President Gail Brewer. I wish President Gail Brewer. She couldn't be here today. Basha's here in her place. And we say Basha has been an incredible help to this process. She has really been a perspective and a view that we needed, and has helped us. I know she helped so much in that office. So thank you, Basha, but also thank you, Gail Brewer, for all of the help that Gail gave us during this process. Congressman Adler couldn't be here today, but he has sent his trustworthy staffers, but most among them Rob Gottheim, who has again been with us for so long, working so hard on this. And though you wouldn't think, we always appreciated Congressman Adler's input when we needed it. He met with us, he sat down, he's been around for so long, he knows every single thing, and Rob has always carried out and worked with us, so thank you. Our district leader, Curtis Arluck, is here from the Broadway Democrats. Curtis has been a member and working hard on this, as has Katie Hanner. I know she's here. I know she wants to be modest, but all of these people have really been helpful. CB9, who is not here today, and I don't know why, but that's Community Board 9. They were helpful and they have passed resolutions. They have been there for us as we needed them. Their historic district, their landmarks committee, I guess, right? Has been helpful in writing resolutions. Oh, and Simon is here from Community Board 9. So we appreciate that. Oh, our consultant, Gregory Dietrich. Gregory Dietrich is the best of the best. I don't think you can find somebody who is more learned and more astute and a fabulous writer in terms of putting together all of the stuff that we've had to put together in writing for the district and developing the district. I mean, it's a substantive as well as the forms, etc. So Gregory, thank you so much. Now, I know it's not the Academy Awards. I know that. But I do want to say thank you to one particular person, and that's my husband, Paul Schneer. Paul, just let people know who you are. Paul is the man behind the scenes. He is, from carrying the ladder today to put up that thing, to every single supportive way he can be supportive. He has been incredible, and so thank you. But most of all, it takes a village, and it takes this Morningside village to create this district. And so without all of the people here, and without all of the support, and without all of the good, hard work, we would not have this day today. So thank you to everybody here today for being so helpful. And we want to say also just a quick thanks to Strokos Cafe. They were the ones who are providing, free of charge, this wonderful repast, which you have to eat before they come back. And now I say, on to the next phase. Thank you so much. And here's Christina Davis.